Welcome to grade 1 and 2 at Our Lady Victory School. My name is Miss Bugner and I teach in Homeroom B.
And my name is Mrs. Talarok and I teach in Homeroom A. Here at Our Lady of Victory School, we teach in multi-age classrooms. This means that grade 1 and 2 students work together in the classroom. We alternate our science, social studies, religion, and health curriculums each year. In the upcoming school year, we will be teaching 2 curricular outcomes. In religion, grades 1 and 2 are using the program Growing in Faith, Growing in Christ, which follows the liturgical year of the Catholic Church and will align with what is happening in our parish. This program will provide a meaningful daily faith experience for the children, building a knowledge of faith with an emphasis on the importance of family.
The grade 1 and 2 math curriculums are quite similar, with basics being taught in grade 1 and expanded on in grade 2. There are 4 strands that are covered throughout the year: number, patterns and relations, shape and space, and in grade 2, statistics and probability. Whenever possible, we try to make math hands-on and interactive through songs and videos. Interactive websites can be done at both home and school, games and manipulatives. Number. We take a lot of time to develop number sense, which will help students gain a better understanding of addition and subtraction. Students learn to show numbers with 10 frames, tally marks, base 10 blocks, and pictures. Grade 2s learn to identify if a number is even or odd and can describe number positions using ordinals. Skip counting is a part of every math class, usually through songs and actions. We skip count by 2s, 5s, and 10s. Grade 1s practice mental math with addition and subtraction facts with sums to 10, and grade 2s learn facts with sums to 18. We teach addition and subtraction strategies such as counting on and counting back, making tens, doubles, and near doubles to improve mental math skills. Grade 1s will show their understanding of addition and subtraction with sums to 20, while grade 2s will expand on these skills with sums to 100. Patterns and relations. Grade 1s learn to describe, reproduce, extend, and create a repeating pattern, while grade 2s learn to predict the next object in repeating patterns, and learn to describe, reproduce, extend, and create increasing and decreasing patterns. In shape and space, grade 1s compare, order, and match objects by length and weight. Grade 2s learn to measure objects with non-standard units, such as dominoes, paper clips, and markers. All students learn to identify, describe, sort, compare, and create 2D shapes and 3D objects. Grade 2s learn to identify the 2D shapes that make up a 3D object. In statistics and probability, grade 2s will learn to gather and record data, create graphs, and answer questions about pictographs.
The grades 1 and 2 English Language Arts, following the Manitoba curriculum's general outcome, focuses on students being able to listen, speak, read, write, view, and represent to explore thoughts, ideas, feelings, and experiences. Homeroom A and B ensure that these outcomes are met by giving our students a variety of teaching strategies such as the daily phonics, which provides systematic phonics instruction, practice, and application in a daily format. Each week focuses on one phonics skill, and daily lessons progress through scaffolded listening and speaking to writing and reading activities. We also do sight word reading and spelling activities to teach students to instantly recognize sight words in a text without having to sound out every little word. For reading, both classes use the guided reading program, which is basically a differentiated reading instruction given to students based on the level and kind of challenge they can do as they are learning to read. In a normal setting, without the COVID-19 restrictions, we do Daily 5, which is a structure for learning reading with 5 workstations that can be taught daily. Read to self, read to someone, listen to reading, word work, and work on writing. The Daily 5 learning structure is an effective way to develop students' independence, stamina, and accountability.
Grade 1 Social Studies teaches students about their personal identity, cultural expressions, and connections to the past. Students learn about their environment by learning about globes and maps, their community, province, and country. We also explore our natural environment and learn about our needs and wants. Students learn how to connect with others by teaching them to appreciate differences in the ways that people live and express themselves, the importance of getting along, conflict resolution, and living with others. Students learn to recognize that people all over the world have similar concerns, needs, and relationships. We look for relationships and connections that we have with people in other parts of the world. Grade 2 Social Studies focuses on learning all about Canada. We start by looking at our local community and learning about different types of communities. We explore the natural resources in our community. We look at stories from the past, our own cultural heritage, and personal identity. We learn how to contribute to our community and learn about leadership. We learn about other communities in Canada. We look at features and natural resources of these communities and compare them to our own community. Finally, we look at Canada as a whole. We learn about Canadian symbols, historical influences, and the diversity that makes Canada unique.
In Grade 1 Science, students learn about the daily and seasonal changes that can occur in the environment, such as changes in temperature, wind, and light. The photos shown are students doing a day and night activity where they learn that changes often happen in cycles, including the relatively short cycle of day and night and the longer cycle of the seasons. Grade 1 Science also covers the characteristics and needs of living things, wherein students will be introduced to a wide variety of living things found in their local environments. This awareness of the environment and the living things that are found within it will lead to the discussions of sensory experiences in the Cluster 2 topic, the senses. Students are also introduced to the concept of materials by exploring various objects in their surroundings. In Grade 2 Science, students begin to develop an understanding of matter by investigating properties of solids, liquids, and gases. Students will also encounter changes of state in the study of the water cycle in Cluster 4, air and water in the environment. The study of position and motion helps children develop a sense of space as well as an understanding of the relationship between stationary and moving objects, including themselves. Moreover, students will learn about the growth and changes in animals. Here, students are given the opportunity to observe in an actual classroom setting the changes that take place over the lifetime of a butterfly. The class is always looking forward to this activity as they are always fascinated by the changes and growth patterns of butterflies that they can visually see.
Lapbooks and interactive notebooks. I discovered lapbooks and interactive notebooks a few years ago and have been using them ever since. Interactive notebooks are used in science and social studies. It is a way to show what we are learning in a unique way. There are flaps that we write under, paper folding, and sometimes information is placed in little envelopes. Lapbooking is a great hands-on way for students to learn about a specific topic. It's basically just a file folder filled with fun little mini books, sometimes in envelopes or folded in special ways that contain interesting information about the topic. They're hands-on and make any subject a little more fun. We have made lapbooks for religion topics such as our prayers, Advent, Lent, and the Rosary. In science, we have made lapbooks for position and motion in solids, liquids, and gases. We have also made Remembrance Day, New Year's goals, 100th day of school, and end of the year memory books. Mindfulness and brain breaks are an important part of our school day. Mindfulness helps children to calm down, make better decisions, and pay attention to their tasks. It teaches emotional regulation, strengthens self-control, lowers anxiety and stress, increases our self-esteem, and improves our health and body images. Mindfulness activities are done through videos or instructions and demonstrations from the teacher. Brain breaks are used when students need to take a quick break and can be as simple as standing and stretching, toe touches, jumping jacks, or sometimes we dance to one of our favorite songs. After we do our brain breaks, we are ready to get back to work.
Spirit Week is a special week where students show their school and team spirit by dressing up in line with the day's themes. Over the course of the year, our students are always excited with their Spirit Weeks happening in Halloween, Christmas time, Catholic School Week, and during the end of the year. Students enjoy dress-up days as they put on their hats, holiday pajamas, house team colors, or their favorite book character costumes, among others.
Our promise to you.
We promise that every day your child will learn something.
Some days they will bring it home in their hands.
Some days they will bring it home their heads.
And some days they will bring it home in their hearts.
Thank you.
We hope to see you next year.